Only a week and a half to go to the Trent 100, so it's getting exciting. Let's talk buoyancy aids and quick release leashes and what on earth we're going on about. It's the stand-up paddleboard challenge. We are not paddling on white water, so why do we need both the buoyancy aid and the quick release leash? Quick bit about the water conditions then. For those of you who haven't done this before, we're very lucky to be able to paddle the Trent. The first 30 kilometres of the River Trent is privately owned land. We've had to get special permission to paddle that part of the river. It's 20 kilometres from source. It's narrow, shallow and fast in some sections. You're gonna love it. Some sections you'll find you might even be paddling up to 15 kilometres an hour. And not really too much to worry about in terms of staying on the board and paddling, unless we get downpours. We've had unusually hot, warm weather at the moment, and so there's been a lot of thunderstorms. I know down in the southwest they haven't quite had the same effect up in the Midlands, but we've still got a week and a half to go, and I know we've got some rain scheduled. And what that can do to the water is it can pull trees and debris into the river. They'll gather around bridge pilings. There's naturally trees that have grown down into the river around some of the key bends like Jungle Junction. There's a lot of trees. Last year we had to get our friend James, the tree surgeon, to come and remove some trees that were completely blocking the river last year. Now we've paddled it very recently from top to bottom and it's all looking clear at the moment, but there could be trees, debris falling into the river between now and the start of the Trent 100. So buoyancy aids are key if you need to free yourself from your leash. Why would you need to free yourself from your leash? Well, if you do fall in and get caught around any of the debris or any of the bridge pilings or some of the trees that are coming down, if you've got this attached to your ankle or your knee, it can be almost impossible, if not impossible, to get your hands to the leash and release it quickly enough for you to be able to free yourself from the board. If you do free yourself from the board, obviously you've got no flotation, hence the need for the buoyancy aid. So this buoyancy aid has come from one of our partners, PQK, who made this specifically for us. They do custom-made buoyancy aids, which are this version here is their whitewater race buoyancy aid, and it's perfect for supping. Really low profile here, quite light, and it's not a hot buoyancy aid. So if you're paddling in areas where you've got to wear a buoyancy aid, like some of the reservoirs in the UK, then these are a great option. Check them out on our website and go and say hi to the guys at PQK. But let's do leashes. So, our favourite quick release leash at the moment is this one from HF Buddy. The guys at Desperate Measures are the only shop I think in the moment, they're the importers for them. This not only works as a quick release leash for you to self-release, it also has the ability to release all by itself. So let me just put this on. We always wear our quick release leashes over the top of the buoyancy aid. You get used to this. It looks a bit weird to start off with, but actually it just makes perfect sense when you've been doing it for a while. You want to be able to, when you need it, quick release very, very quickly. So by having it here, I always know it's on my chest. I pull, release, and I'm separated from the board. But let me show you this. The beauty of these leashes is that they've got two self-releasing systems. You've got one that will release under very high pressure, so it needs quite a lot of force for it to release, and that really is when you're in the doo-doo and you can't even get to the toggle, or if, as some people do, they wear the quick release leash around the waist. If you can't find the toggle, what this will do is release under high pressure. If you're in a situation where you think there is a really high risk of you getting caught up in strainers and you want the quick release leash to release under a lot less pressure, you can attach it to the yellow toggle and then hardly any force at all. It's enough to keep the leash attached to you, but it will release very, very, very quickly. Do that again, look, 2 fingers and off it's done, goes. It's got a D-ring, which is what you attach a leash to, and it simply slides out. So $16.95 from Desperate Measures. Phone them up if you want one, pay for them, and what Barry has said is he'll stick your name on a label, stick it to the HF Buddy in a box and get them to us on the start line of the Trent 100. Now your other option is to have one integrated in your buoyancy aid. So PQK do this fantastic one. This is the River Runner, and this has the quick release belt already integrated and built in. So you attach your leash to the back here. When you need it, you know where it is, it's always there, and all you do is simply pull the quick release. Look how easily that it slides out. This slides out of here, and you're free from your board. Get yourself sorted out, get yourself into the riverbank, safely get back, get your board free, sort that out, get yourself reattached and back on with your journey. So guys, we just really want you to have an amazing time on the Trent 100. It's a low risk of this happening to you. It is a low risk of this happening to you, but it is a real risk. And if we do have the thunderstorms and the deluge of rain that some of the areas of the country have been having, we've really got to take these risks seriously. So buoyancy aids, quick release leashes, the HF SUP Buddy, the integrated ones from PQK. Get on our website, check out the partners, and yeah, see you on the start line.